So this is don't panic, by the way. In case anybody's what the hell's going on. This isn't my Elite Dangerous stream early. I'm just doing a test because I've got Star Citizen for free at the moment on this free fly thingamajig. I thought I would just fire it up alongside my Streamlabs OBS and see kind of whether my PC explodes or anything else happens to it. So that's basically what I'm doing. So let's find out, see what's going on. I'm already getting a warning actually. Is that a bandwidth warning? Something's dropping frames. So is that my CPU or what? I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's find out. Let's see how it goes. I'm just going to wander around a bit in No Man's not in No Man's Sky. I'm talking about Star Citizen, and because I figured out some basic controls. I'm just going to see how well it works. Well, while streaming it as well. So the frame rate isn't good. We're in, I can't even remember where the place is where we are. It's somewhere new, Olsen or something. Anyway, let me open the door. Oh, I'm not close enough. There we go. Oh, it's daylight. Look at that. Let's have a wander around. Okay, so the frame rate isn't brilliant. To be fair, it's quite janky, but it's stable, so that's kind of okay. Not sure what that fuzziness to do with the sky is that? I don't know. That's just seems to be a graphical artifact for me. I'm not sure what that is all about. So let's go outside, have a wander around. I mean, it's a very visually very impressive looking place, I have to say. This is some sort of floating city. Yeah, so this apologies for the chat. I am just literally doing a test because this, it's here and I've got a spare moment to try this. So I just wanted to see how well my PC copes with playing this game and streaming it simultaneously. Frame rate isn't brilliant, but it's okay. It seems stable. I definitely need some more horsepower. I don't know whether that's graphics or CPU, to be honest. I suspect it's probably graphics, but yeah, it's working. So I mean, it just looks phenomenal. It really does. I mean, I presume actually probably jumping off the edge of there is not a good idea. But there's a ship going past and stuff. It's just, stuff is happening. So anyway, let's go for a wander. This, I'm assuming, is kind of my apartment. One thing that is cool, you can interact with some stuff. You can't interact with that one, but I keep wanting to press E when I go near the plants. Of course, wrong game. Right, so let's go and get a lift. Call elevator. Is that how it works? Elevator location, green circle. Oh no, there we go. Elevator has arrived. Okay, so let's go in. There we go. There's some buttons. So presumably I go down to the lobby. Ooh, there we go. There's even dents in the wall. Look at that. Someone's been careless in the lift. Which is great. Oh, hello! Didn't get up the lift fast enough. Doors. That's a door button. God, there's lots of attention to detail, isn't there? Right, let's get out of the lift. Okay, so there's an NPC wandering around. It is holding together streaming. I don't know what it's like your end, but it's okay. It is definitely making my PC work hard, but okay. Is that a bar? What was that? Is that ice cream? Can't talk to anybody. Does that mean I can? Oh, I don't know. I can buy an ice cream. Excellent. Well, that's a positive. It's not a space bar, but you can buy an ice cream. Okay, Okay, so there's a chair. So can I sit opposite an NPC? Oh, that chair's lighting up. Does that mean I can sit on it? It does. Look, I can sit down and chat up some young girl in a bar. Very dodge. She does not look impressed. Why are you sitting down opposite me? Ah, dear. Right. Okay. How do I get back up? Get up. Okay. That's very cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely a little bit janky speed-wise, but it's as long as I don't turn around too fast. Okay, let's go outside. Sunshine reflecting there. I mean, I've got no idea what I'm doing, but it looks pretty impressive. So there's a nice cherry blossom tree. That's presumably the building I've just come out of, isn't it? Green circle. That's where my apartment is. Flags waving in the breeze. All, I guess there is anti-gravity in this universe. I can't see any of this working without anti-gravity. Ships moving. Stuff's happening, isn't it? It's a real sense of place, I have to say. Very, very impressive. Oh, and okay, that ball updated itself. It's doing some things. Okay. More holograms. Lots of. It's very similar sort of holograms. Lots of LED lighting. Bet the future doesn't look anything like this. This is a gas giant, is it? So we're high in the atmosphere of a gas giant. That's very cool. And I can literally look over the edge. In fact, I can't be careful I don't fall down there. There's nothing to stop you jumping off. I mean, they must have some serious suicide problems. So, anyway, that I understand is a hospital over there. There's a bar complex over there, and there's a place where you can buy things. And there's, I don't know, there's just the sun is actually setting, isn't it? So that's quite cool. It's encouraging the streamers actually hold it together. My PC seems to be reasonably happy. Like there's shadows of me running around. Over here is I saw it before. Over here is a transport thing, and their ships kind of come and go. There's a security guard. Let's go down there and see if there's a transport coming. So you just wander around, and you can kind of sit down and get up and read boards and stuff, which is again, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but it's very cool. So it just says, look, wait here. So you have kind of actually here, look, and, yeah, actually the game's quite good. Here comes a ship, or a cab or something. I don't know what it is, but it's quite neat. Okay, so we get on. Got little bits of animation. That's very neat. Okay, and I can just walk forwards, and literally I can just get in the ship.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Oh, yeah, shuttle will be departing. So presumably that closes up now. Do I have to press something? Oh no, it's just doing it. Off we go. Next stop, Skyway Providence Station. I mean, it's just. I mean, that's kind of ship interiors. I know it's only a taxi, but it's still there, isn't it? Oh, and then we pick up speed. Look, there's my where I was living, my residence. Just look at it falling away behind me. Wow. God, that's an amazing space. I mean, that most of that I'm assuming is just sort of eye candy that you can't really explore, but even so, it's still quite a phenomenal thing, isn't it? Oh, we're already at a place. I don't know what's here.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
It's very, very immersive, isn't it? I'm already impressed. I mean, I know it's not finished or a game or something. Now, is that another player who just got in with me?
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Just staring at me. Get off! It's a spaceport. Oh no, I was going to go to the next one. Apparently, my spaceship. I've got a spaceship. It's at the next. It's at the next place. That guy's just staring at me intently. So I don't know if I'm in multiplayer or not. And I've seen a few glitches while I've been loading it up, but look, I mean, just a floating civilization on top of a... It is a player, okay. So, floating civilization on top of a gas giant. What a cool place to be. Okay, they're just sort of hanging around there, which is quite fun. I'm guessing this goes round in the loop. It's just like a super space equivalent of a subway train, really, but I mean, it's cool. There's no single player mode or anything like that in the main game. Okay, so it's literally just you're here, what happens, which is probably better, actually. I mean, I'm a big fan of solo games, as you know, but... Okay, so let's get off here. Now, I was told this was where I had to go to get my own ship. It's just like... you can tell the player. Oh, there's some elevators over here. Let's go that way. I mean, the FPS isn't great, but it's definitely holding together. There's no... I'm not seeing any obvious lag or anything weird. Did I press that button or not? Some of the... Oh, there we go. Some of the user interfaces are not all that obvious that you've clicked on them. So that's the spaceport. So let's go there. There's a lot of riding around in elevators. Which I mean, if it's a place where you live and interact, I suppose that makes sense. There's a lot of fondness for cherry blossom as well. Pink seems to be a colour that they like it. So okay, so this is the spaceport. And it does look very futuristic. I mean, it's massive. The interior. There goes the NPC, other player again. Everything it's huge. I mean, so much space in here to explore. I mean, I don't know how it compares with a normal FPS environment map, but I mean, it just seems to go on and on and on and on. It's still, I mean, it shares a sort of slightly Lufthansa-y. Sure, that looks a bit dodgy, leaving boxes. But look, you get to the edge and you can just look out and see stuff and admire the view. And being in the gas giant, I mean, that's very cool. Presumably, there must be some way that the atmosphere is being held in here, because I wouldn't have thought a gas giant would have an oxygen atmosphere. So, but anyway, right. So it says hangars up here, and look, this is like a little shop where you can buy. Space souvenirs. How awesome is that? Can I actually buy one of these? Look, I can. Look, you can actually buy them. I mean, I don't know why you would want to buy one, but you can buy souvenirs from the shops. That's very cool. I like that. Hello, guys. Is this one-time pay like the? Or is it? I have no idea how it works. I'm literally trying this because I've got it free for a bit, and I wanted to see whether my PC could cope with it. I think like they've got screens where stuff's actually happening. Oracle helmet, I don't know what that is. There's Elroy's ice cream parlour again. So you can have an ice cream before you get into spaceship. Ah, hang on, this looks like the hangars over here. It is. I haven't gone anywhere else yet, so I literally just wanted to do a test. Vehicle retrieval console. So use, and I've got. This is the ship that's been given to me by. Oh, hello, claim. What does that mean? 41 seconds. Okay. Oh, it's costing me some money as well. Oh, I just wait. You buy a package, the cheapest like 40 to 50 quid, about the same as a AAA game. Okay, so well, interesting enough. Now that I know it streams, okay, on my PC, I'm relatively impressed, because everyone was saying it won't work. It just won't work if you can't run Elite Dangerous Odyssey, which I obviously couldn't, as you know. You'll have no chance with Star Citizen. But here I am. It's okay. Yeah, the frame rate isn't great. Okay, so can I? Oh, I can retrieve it. Okay, not quite sure what that was about. Hangar 6. Okay, so do I need to take a lift? Presumably, because that's where you get everything. I'm pleasantly surprised, to be honest, that it works, because everyone's been telling me my PC's rubbish, which it's a few years old now. For those of you who don't know, it's an i7 4770K or something, and I've got a GTX 1070 NVIDIA card, which is very much mid-range now, but seems to be okay. Here we go, hangar 6. I'm going to step out here. Look at all the detail. Okay, so where's the hangar? Ah, well there's the hangar. It's hit or miss. Some nights it's unplayable, other times works. So why would the frames per second be so related to the servers? That's interesting. So this is the default ship, I assume. I don't know quite how this works. And that's presumably the bay. Because my ship's got something. It hasn't got an undercarriage, has it? It's got some sort of something sticking out, but it's floating. I don't know if that's a bug or whether it's kind of got anti-gravity or something. Mine is i9 RTX 1070, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I have 38. Okay, so that's a bit more advanced. I've only got 16 gigabytes of RAM here, so that's probably a bit marginal, but it seems to be okay. So there's a cargo bay, and what's this on the side? Is that? Oh, that's a ladder. That's how you get into the ship. Okay, so can I look in the cargo bay? Open cargo bay. Of course, it's got ship interiors. My goodness me! So I can actually get in my. I've joined a channel. Wow. Use interaction F mode. So what is this little bit on the end here? Is this basically the cargo loading area? It's obviously a small ship, it can't carry that much. But presumably I pick stuff up and dump it into there to put it in the cargo. So I can actually load my ship myself, or get somebody else to load it for me, I assume. So presumably I can now close the cargo bay. Oh, it's down there. Why is it down there? Okay, close cargo bay. The ship then folds up. Look at that. Okay. So let's see if I can get aboard. Open ladder. Enter ship. Open ladder. Let's open the ladder. Okay, so a space ladder comes down. So what do I do? Sort of climb? How do I jump? What's up? It's not F. That's just enter ship. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it sort of walks me up. Okay. Oh wow, we're inside. And then everything folds up behind me. Presumably including the airlock, I hope. Okay, so this is the inside of the ship. So what's that? Is that? That's the cargo bay from the inside, which... Okay, so you can't actually get to it. There's not enough space inside the ship. Okay. That's quite cool. So that's literally all the interior space this ship has, which I suppose makes sense because it isn't very big. What's that? What's that do? You can get into an interior panel to do what? I don't know what that's for. Looks like it's just some sort of storage locker, maybe. But you have to be in range to do things, which is quite good. And there's presumably another one. Yeah, there's another one there. And that's the exit. And that's the cargo bay. That's kind of it. So this must be presumably the way to the bridge. Ah, okay. faces forward. Okay, so there's a bed there. Oh, and a coffee cup and a flower and a book. And some sciencey displays. So that's okay. So you basically you sleep there, right? And that's cooking and washing on board ship. So ships have anti-gravity. Okay. Sleep on the bed to respawn there. Okay. So can actually. Oh, so I lie down. Lie down on my spaceship. While on your ship's bed, press F to see the option to log out. So oh, I'm just sort of lying down. Okay. Okay, so how do I get back up? Oh, I see. Right. Do I need to log out? Okay, so if I log out, does it take me back to? Oh, hang on. I've got a spinning circle of doom. It may have crashed. Well, oh no, I've got I don't know what's happened now. I think it's thinking. It's obviously working quite hard. It is. I mean, it's so cool to be. I mean, okay. I don't know if it's what it's doing now. It's very cool to have a ship. I don't think it liked me doing whatever I did there. But we have to get inside. I mean, that whole interiors thing. I mean, I was a bit kind of like, take it or leave it. Oh, is it? No, it's gone back to the menu. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so persistent universe. So I presume if I go back in there, it will now take me back to the ship, and I can wake up again from my. That's very cool, though, isn't it? So you don't actually have a save per se. Then is that right? You sort of just go to sleep at some point, and then that's you have a lie down. That's when you log off. That's quite cool. Okay, what is fun when you EVA? You can EVA from one ship to the other. Hardest part of the game, sitting up from a nap. I don't know how long this takes to load. Actually, I have got SSD, so it should be reasonably quick. But it is a big game. I noticed that using virtually all of my memory. So at some point, I'm going to have to upgrade that as well. It's the only problem with these wretched computer games, isn't it? Always making your PC look second best. Let's find out how long it takes. Oh, not too bad then. Okay, so I'm on my bed. Right, okay. So get up. What have I got over there? Some dodgy diet food or something. Okay, so that's the bed. So you literally just park your ship somewhere and sleep. So presumably the cockpit's in here. Oh wow, okay. It's really cramped though, isn't it? It's a really small ship. I mean, presumably it's an entry-level ship. And then enter pilot seat. Okay, so you sit down. You're facing the wrong way. It spins you around, clocks you forward. Oh, why am I in space? I wasn't in space. I wasn't in space before. I now appear to be in space. Okay. I'm completely lost. However, I have proved to myself that it works. So, is the ship flying? Is it on the ground still? No, I can see stars. Probably someone else took your space pad and your ship had to depart while you slept. Press R. Oh, okay. Oh, the ship's come alive.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational. Engine systems power running low.
Engine systems power running low. Okay. Now I can move the ship. So where am I? Did I just? I appear to be nowhere. I'm nowhere near a planet. Okay, it's mouse controlled as well. So is there a HOTAS option? I'm nowhere near it. I'm nowhere near anything, as far as I can tell. There's nothing on the scanner. That's a bit weird. See someone in the hospital gown hit your windshield. That's just me. Okay. Right. So F1 is the handy thing. This is. I mean, that's really cool. That's proper science fiction. None of this business with having a on-screen HUD that doesn't really exist. That's a really good idea. You flip your wrist and a hologram appears in front of your face. That's very clever. I like that. External atmosphere is one atmosphere. Nitrogen, oxygen, and so where am I? It looks like I'm in space, but according to that, is that external atmosphere to me or? Anyway, I don't know. I seem to be in space. Well, now I've got a whole bunch of text appeared. What's that? Oh, it looks like there's some other players doing some stuff. I think I can turn that off. There we go. I do remember seeing that before. Okay, so I don't know how I got into space. I was going to say that's the atmosphere of my ship, but I won't step outside the cockpit. I think I was wearing a suit. Is there a third-person view? I think there was. Somewhere it doesn't seem to be working. Quantum drive. Do I anybody know what to do at this point? HOTAS is very complicated to prepare, but it can do it. Check the map. How do I get to the map? Is that on these buttons? Oh, okay. So I am. Does it? I can't. For some reason, I'm in the middle of nowhere, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Don't know how I got there. Oh, so I can plot a route to another planet? Set route. Okay. So, switch that off, presumably. Have I... Quantum travel. Once you've set a destination in the star map, a waypoint will appear on your visor. I don't see a waypoint on my visor. I did set that, didn't I? Okay, so there. Oh, I can. There's a planet. Set route. Oh, it's not. It's not holding. Do I have to press and hold? Or... Oh, well, there's more than one planet. Ah. Aerial moon. Or I could go to Aberdeen. Or Magda. Or the central planet. Let's go to aerial because that kind of sounds. Does that? Has that now done that? I don't know what I'm doing. There's the star, but there's no. Oh, I like the way all the background stars disappear when you look because the exposure changes. That's quite good. Yeah, I'm near the star. I don't know how I ended up near the star, but I don't seem to be able to set anything. I'm guessing that's not a realistic star background. So why isn't it? It's not. That seems to imply set route. Press B. Oh, quantum drive systems online. Now spooling. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here we go. Spooling complete. Oh, now I've got all sorts of things on the HUD. Okay, oh, these are destinations. Okay, so which ones? Aerial. Okay, so maybe I need to now go through here and basically tell it where I want to go. Let's go to aerial. Right, there we go. Now I should see hopefully something on my HUD. Is one of those selected? That just says arc 1. It's getting crossed, but it's not telling me. Where's the red one? Maybe the one I'm supposed to be. I don't know. Well, no, that's Stanton. Too close. I don't know what it's telling me. It's very confusing. Arc 1. I kind of wanted a planet. I don't know what those things are. No, there's the star. It's not apparently selecting anything. Well, let's go. I don't know. Okay, her 1 L4. There's her L1 and then there's Hurston there. So if I could find her 1, I want to go there though. Her L1. No, that's L4. Okay, so where is L1? I think I'm missing a trick here. It is a bit, yeah, it's not it is not very intuitive, I'll give it that. How do you find anything? Arc drop. L5. Do you have to just manually point around? That doesn't seem right. That you'd have to 3, arc 1, 3, crew 5. That's where we came from. No, let's go there. Okay, so it's lining with target. Now it's ready. Spooling complete. How do we?
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay. Engage. It's moving. From map to set route. Ah, okay, so wherever we're going. Okay, so this is inter-system travel, presumably. Sorry, not inter-system, in-system travel. You need to set route. I thought I pressed set route. Oh well, okay, never mind. Thank you for shadow route. That's quite cool. But I mean, this is quite impressive actually. The game's holding together. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's totally playable. I mean, this is an alpha. And so far so good. I mean, frame rate is quite acceptable. It's not falling over in a heap. There's been a few little glitches there, but actually kind of okay. This isn't very fast. Those are okay. It's more waiting around in the spaceship. Is there a way to look around the ins? Oh, there is. Look. Okay. So now I'm in Super Cruise or whatever. No, what's it called? Quantum something? Quantum drive. I mean quantum stuff. Frame rate was not what it feels. 20 frames per second Star Citizen feels like 40 frames per second. You can go third person on the ship. Okay, well that would be quite interesting to see. So this... Okay, this is very familiar. How do I go third person? Is that... Oh, wow, there we go. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, so it is like a tiny little ship. So it's quantum tunneling through space, which is a thing. You can just about make out the pilot there. Okay, so it's a small little ship, which is okay. That does look quite cool, doesn't it? I don't know if I left the cargo bay open there. It's the cargo bay and you can get up when you're flying, can you? Oh, I've got to try that. How do we get back into the... Okay, that's... Okay, so how do I get back up? Do I just press F? Power off, that's probably not a good idea. Oh wow, look, the HUD actually responds as well. How do I get up? Eject. No, I don't think I want to eject. How do I get out of my chair? Press Y. Alright, so the ship is... Oh my god, that's so cool. That is cool. That I can... The ship is doing its thing in space, and I can wander in... that way. Oh, the door's closed. How do I open the door? Oh, door access. There we go. Presumably that one. There we go. I can... It's so cool. I can wander into... I can go and have a lie down while my ship's in cruise, which is probably a very bad idea, of course, but it's still very impressive. Okay, so I can go here and make myself a coffee, presumably. Can I actually do anything? I don't think there is actually, like, it's a cooking induction. Induction cookers in the 29th century. It's a sink. It seems quite mundane, but I suppose it works. There's nothing. Is that a microwave? It is. Look, it's actually a microwave. Do not obstruct. I don't know what that does. What does that do? Oh, it opened. What does that do? Is that a... Oh, it's... Is that... What's that for? A sit. Oh, it's... It's a little chair. Oh, okay, so I can have my lunch. Awesome. Love it. How do I get up? Right. So that's so cool that, I mean, I can sit down on my ship and do things while I'm flying about. And then presumably I could go in, if I had a bigger ship, I could go and inspect the cargo. Does it stop me from ejecting into space? Yeah. Exit 0G, open ladders. That's a bad idea because I've not got a spacesuit on, so presumably the ship doesn't know that. Oh, and then I can wander. Oh. So I don't get this, interiors will be no fun. Oh, it adds to the immersion so well. Oh, I'm here, look. Better get... I don't know what you're supposed to do if pirates attack. Right. There is a restroom as well, I haven't even found it. I don't think I'm wearing a spacesuit at the moment. Right, okay, so I've arrived. Oh, there's a thing over there, what's that? I'm going to have to go in a minute, guys, sorry, because it's going to be dinner time. I've got to... Okay, so there's a station over there, so... Have I got a boosty... Oh, that's the speed indicator there, right. Okay, there's debris around. This is so cool, I have to say. Yeah, but it's just a test stream, so I wasn't trying to be clever. I just wanted to see if it would work, and it does. This is Star Citizen on my supposedly not very good PC, doing its thing. We're good. So yeah, so I'm going to look at in that case, because this looks fantastic, really. There's a space station up there, isn't there? I'm going to look at getting myself a copy of this, I think, in the new year, and giving it a whirl, because this is the PC that couldn't run Elite Dangerous Odyssey. There we go. Right, so what do I do? So presumably I need to request docking of something? How do I know where to go? There's lots of... Oh, I've got to slow down a bit. I can't do way too fast. Well, I've even got a G meter, so I better not do dodgy manoeuvres. Where do I actually... What do I do? Press F1. Oh, I've got to talk to comms. No, that's right. I do remember this. Friends. Glade Station. Oh, it's so immersive. Everything happens through the interface. Comms channel established.
Please proceed to side landing bay.
Please proceed to side landing bay. Okay. Where's that? Oh, I see. I've got to just point at something and then it figures it out. Whoa, you're going too fast. Ah, what are you doing? Oops. That didn't go well. Clearly I have a lot to learn. Oops. My first landing in Star Citizen did not go to plan. Just press F. Okay. Oops. Right. Anyway, that's probably a good place to end the stream. So thank you very much. I will see you for a bit, my friend, in Elite Dangerous at 8 o'clock. But, I mean, thumbs up. That works. It works. I am very impressed with Star Citizen thus far. It's immersive. You can walk around in ship. You can do stuff. It's very spacey. I'm looking forward to giving this a whirl in the new year. So it streams, it plays. Can't ask for more than that, can I? Anyway, right. Take care, my friends. See you in a little bit for some Elite Dangerous shenanigans. And well, right on. And what do you say in Star Citizen? Crash well. Wow. So yeah, I'm very impressed. Right, onwards. Be good. Take care, my friends. See you soon. Good test, though. Good test.